Hi guys, welcome back. It's Synonymous with another video, and today we are in 2 Point Museum and we're in Plywood Island. Wherever that is, wherever I'm here, that's where we're at. So I believe we're trying to get at least a bronze medal in this place. So then we can advance on. It's a timed event, so it's going to be our first timed event in this game. I'm kind of excited to get it going. Look how small. Okay, Caper at Troll Temple. Welcome to Plywood Island, a little corner in Pepperly Island owned by the production company Plywood Studios. They filmed their tropical adventures. Initial reviews are pretty bad, with critics rudely offering reasonable criticism. Promote the film by retracing the steps of the plot and finding your way to Troll Temple. We'll see what's unrealistic. Score: bronze in 10,000 days, silver in 1,440 days. Okay, so we've got our work cut out for us. Look how small, look at this tiny little space. I'm really scared of the tiny space because we all know I'm bad with my funds in this game. So the first thing we're going to do is start an expedition. We're in the bone belt. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, I see we've got some new stuff up there, some red circles. Looks like we need to hire some, of course we need to hire some staff to go on these adventures, these expeditions. Let's take a look at 2.C and see if there's anything new here that we need to worry about. And it's not looking like there's much new over here that we need to worry about. So we'll go back to the bone belt. Let's just start NEO expedition right now so we get something going. And we'll figure out what we need to do next. Alright. Okay, so we have to work on this score. Retrace the events of the film Caper at Troll Temple. Oh, the film made it look easy, but the real thing will be much worse. Great. Okay, now I'm gonna figure out what to do with this tiny little space. How many exhibits am I expected to put in this place? We only have 59,000. I can blow through 59,000 pretty fast, but it's a lot of, if you look at the area, it's a lot of area. Abre la caja. All right, we got a star fossil, just something to add to our museum. We're gonna put that away for right now. Staff room wanted. Okay. New location available. And it looks like we need some security guards. We have experts, but we need some security guards. So maybe I should refocus some of my energy into organizing a little better. Let's get some staff in here. Because we don't have enough staff. So we're just going to start hiring a bunch of people. Just give me a moment while we hire some people. All right, we are back. I just wanted to take some time to also get the staff room ready, a bathroom, and a break room. Wait, a training room, staff room, break room. So, you know, no point in hiring all this staff if we don't have people who are going to, if we don't give them a place to kind of go on their breaks and enjoy themselves so they can get comfortable, get better at their jobs, level up and stuff. So we need to add some information stands because, you know, you don't want people to not know anything about the exhibits that they're watching. So I am going to pop down another information stand because can you ever have too many? I don't think so. I never seem to have too many. They always tend to complain about it. Now let's try to start an expedition. We've got the staff. Or let's take a second. We need to take out a loan. We can't afford an expedition right now. All right. Okay, now that we've taken out a loan, we can go on an expedition. And we're going to Pain Forest. Let's do a little autofill. And it doesn't look like there's an injury issue, so we want to get some experience from this expedition. What is going on? Okay, something's wrong with the security guard. Oh, let me hire one. We don't have a security guard that can do it. Okay, let's try it again. Autofill, experience, and let's go. Vamos! Well, I mean, I'm not gonna go with you guys, but I hope you enjoyed the trip. Now we're gonna add some water fountains, hopefully some trash cans. All right, just plopping down a couple more trash cans, and we're done with that. Now we have this not extra space, but we have this space to try to get it decorated and fill it in. Let's move this around just a little bit because it's blocking their line to getting to the ticket master, the ticket admissions, to get to admissions. Look at that nice little line, nice little flow. All these people coming to look at these 3 exhibits. And I have the nerves to have out 3 donation bins for 3 exhibits. Okay, but once the expedition gets back, we are going to add to this place. It's going to look nice. Let's check out the buzz on what we have, and none of them are in the greens. So let's add a little decoration, a couple of decorations to try to increase the buzz on this place. You see, it's like 1 of 5. So just going to plop down some decorations and work at it. There's easier ways to just put down what it wants, but I want it to look good and not just focus on exactly what it wants, because sometimes I get a little disappointed in the direction they see themselves. Here we go. Abre la caja, and it's just extra expertise. Great. All of that hiring of staff to get extra expertise. But now we can unlock, we're going to pin these other areas so we could kind of focus on what they need for us to go. So we need to complete an expedition and crumble. So let's find out which one of these is crumble. Crumbling plummet. Okay, we're gonna pin that because we need that one done. For that, we need to run a tour with a rating of 4.0. So let's color this tour stand to match the area, and we'll go on this short little tour. I don't have a lot of exhibits, so I don't think we're going to get it from this one, but it's a nice little start. So since we can't do that, let's add a little decorations. Because, you know, if you decorate it and get the buzz up, then the tour can be better. So we're going to work at the buzz. Hopefully that will increase the tour. And we could get as close to 4.0 as we can until we figure something else out. I don't want to make this museum look like the other museums that I have open. All right, let's take a look over here at these expeditions again. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so we've got the buzz up for that. That's looking good. But it's not going to help with our tour. I have the worst time in this game figuring out how to get my tour rating 4.0. There's other things that I can figure out easily, but I've tried to make sure that the tour is not too short, it's not too long, the buzz is high, it's not too low, and it's still a struggle for me. So it's kind of just something I have to keep coming back to and playing with and working at. So it's what we're going to do with that. Okay, I'm just taking a second to kind of look at it and watch how everything's flowing. Watch my little tour, people. Look, I love how the tour guide has the cute little flag. Okay, let's worry about these expeditions again. We're going to pin. Oh, I unpinned it. Okay, we're going to pin that. We want to pin all of these so we know what we're looking for. Toxic traps. So we need to display 5 prehistory exhibits and 3 botany. So that gives us an idea of what we need to do. Because I love going on expeditions. Why aren't all of these opening up for me? Let's see. I want an easy expedition to go on. Something that's easy, and this will let us do it. Okay. A risk for injury, so of course we're going to take first aid. So we get everybody back here safely. And we're going to start this expedition. Look at them run to the helicopter. All right. Bye. Hasta luego. Hasta pronto. Okay. So it's kind of taking a peek. I don't even know where I'm going to set up the other exhibits whenever they get here. Because this area is so small and I don't really have the funds to kind of expand it out anymore. Okay. Look at the little workers. Okay, so we've got the bandage box that can be upgraded, but we don't have a perk for that yet. In the expedition is complete. So abre la caja, and we've got a foot. We've got the left footprint fossil. Where can we? Okay, perfect. A little off in the corner, but that's okay. Now let's go on another expedition into the bone belt. Autofill that. Take the first aid, and we're ready to go. See you when you return. Hasta pronto. Okay, so the buzz on the foot needs to get better. I know they like the little nautilus wall decor thing, so we'll add the shell to the wall. Add a couple of plants. And just trying to get that up. Can I get the spear there? I like the prehistoric spear. Well, let's see, we're 5 of 5 now. And we're back. Abre la caja! And we've got the disc fossil. So another fossil. Let's see, we have one right there. Can we fit this closer? Okay. Perfect. We'll add a little shell there. Let's add 4 or 5. I don't know if that's going to be able to stay there. Guess we shall see. We shall see. Okay, both of those can't be there. Okay, let's remove that. What can we add? Something hanging? I like the amber. Because the amber gives it a little flow. Do a little wall decor. Here we go. The amber, give not flow, but like the color that it gives it. I said flow. The color that the amber gives, I love. So we're going to add these to the tour, and hopefully that increases our rating on the tour. And we're not doing too bad. So now that we've got those, we need to come over to we need a botanist, so let's hire a couple of botanists. We'll hire everyone that's available, including the prehistory expert. And we're going to come over here to Bigfoot Gardens and doing a little expedition here. Let's autofill. We have a chance for injury, so of course we're going to take our first aid kit and back out. Look at how much land is here. It's massive. Because we're adding some botany, we're going to go ahead and expand this area out, because I feel like the botany area needs to be its own room, if that makes sense. And I don't want to go too big because we already have a loan out. And that's usually how we end up messing up. Okay, it must be placed on a wall. So let's put in the wall. Then we're going to add this nice little arch. Oops. Come back into that. We're going to add this nice little arch. I like that it has the vines and stuff going down it. So it's like setting you up. Like this is what you're going to get when you enter this room. And kind of play with this wallpaper because it's different than what I've used on the other. But it's kind of green and brown. Looks a little ancient, like it belongs in a temple. See where I'm going with that? And let's put in some flooring. Just going to use, I think this is the flooring I used on the other one. But we're going to go ahead and get that flooring in. And of course, we're going to abre la caja. All right, we got the folding chap trap. I never paid attention to what that's called. The chap trap. Okay, so we want to add the heater. We need, where is it? Not the dehumidifier. Not the dehumidifier, wrong one. We need, oh, here it is, the mister. We'll kind of put it in the middle so it'll be able to get everything. Get everybody. Probably should have used the bigger heater, but this room is small. We'll see if we need it. Of course, we need a trash can. Let's add some temple benches because, of course, we're... And Plywood is all about the temples. Okay, what else? What else do we need? Oh, have to have the donation bin. We're gonna use a wall info stand this time instead of the standing ones that I've been using, because again, this room is small. Let's go ahead and start another expedition so we can kind of knock this out. We want to get as much done in this area as possible today without making this video massive. Okay. It looks okay. I'm okay with how this is looking so far. It could use more decorations, but it's okay right now. Okay, quick little look around. Of course, our chopper's back. Select a perk. Alright, abre la caja! Alright, so we've got a different one. A different exhibit. Let's give that a quick little flip. Buzz increased, and we need to add some flowers and stuff. So now we'll worry about decorating this up now that we've got multiple ones here. Got an exclamation mark, of course. Just like in my other museum, I really like in this area for it to have lots of nature, like, because it's a botany area, so I think there should be lots of nature coming down the walls, coming out of the ground. It should just be filled up with as much nature that you can stuff inside of this one little room. So I'm going to go for that look again. I don't feel like I got it completed in the first one. And let's see, we're at a 37/45 with the buzz, so we really need to see what it wants. And it wants this column, and that changes everything. Now I have 2 happy exhibits, 2 happy live exhibits. Let's go ahead and start another expedition and see what we can get. But I don't want the stink plant, it's too big. I'm wanting something. I want the little chopper. I think it may be called a chopper junior. That's what I want. So I need to get some survival skills up. We're gonna go ahead and train everybody. Let's just get everybody trained for what they need, because and get a couple of people in like survival and stuff, so we can go out there and hopefully get the I want to say it's called a chopper junior. We want to get little junior in here. And will that yes, that would complete it, because we only need to display 3 botany exhibits. So we have to get the 3rd one in order to finish the toxic traps. And our tour rating as of now is 3.3 out of 4. So I need to figure out how to increase that. Maybe if I add another prehistoric exhibit. I don't know. I don't know what I need to do to increase that. Alright. We've got a little mess, so we're going to add some more trash cans, because they may not be seeing the trash cans, or they just want to throw things right there on the floor instead of looking for trash cans. So we'll just add a couple of janitors. We'll add some trash cans, so you know we could keep this place clean. Last thing we need is a review in a dirty museum. Okay, still adding trash cans. Adding the trash cans behind the exhibits. If they hadn't have already put down the cave wall painting things, I would have probably put this over in the corner and up against the wall. They would have given a little extra space. Probably could have added, well, no, not even probably, we could have had more exhibits in the middle of the museum if we would have just knocked those back up against the wall. I mean, after all, they are a wall. but I'm just gonna leave them right there where they have them at this time. They are the one that I set to train first was the survival skill, and I've yet to see them go in there and train, which is kind of frustrating because, you know, I want to go ahead and go on expeditions. Now I had some more staff. My favorite security is the roaming security because they've always got their eyes open. Just gonna fix that little area that we missed. Not really we, but come on, we're kind of a team, guys. We're a team. Okay. All right, I still need the survival skills. Okay. Impatiently waiting for survival skills is training right now. Great. Look at all the people in this museum, and right now it looks like we've got a bronze. It's like, if that's the rating up at the top that has the 5, it looks like we're bronze. Install a perk on the left footprint. Awesome. All right. Oh, look how fast the I like to watch the clowns. Look how fast he's moving. The clowns are always kind of silly. Never can figure out what they're doing here. All right. Okay, we still can't go to Chomper Jungle. Okay, I see him over there. Okay. Survival skills should be done now. Okay. Now we can head out to... Is it really called Chomper Jungle? Anyways, let's try to get Chomper Jr. And then we should be able to finish off this area, because that will give us the 3 botany exhibits that we need. Yay! And it will be my luck that instead I get like that big ball pit looking thing. I don't know what it's called, but that exhibit showcase, horse head statue, penalty of stolen. We don't want it. Listen, we could use the money, but I don't want to deal with things being stolen. And this museum isn't like my other museums where I've got like security cameras all over the place. All that's keeping things from getting stolen in this museum is a couple of security guards with some strolling perks on, not even perks, strolling training on them, in hopes that if something happens, they see it. If nobody sees it, it doesn't happen. If you don't see it, it doesn't happen. How can you say it happened if you don't see it? All right, expedition complete. Ready? Abre la caja, por favor. And we got Chomper Jr. Yay, just what we needed. We want to, okay, if we put him over on this side, we need to add a heater. New location is available now. So where are we going to put the heater? Like put him in the corner like I have him in the last museum. Let's kind of get this decorated up. I believe he likes the sign. And let's put a couple of flowers. I don't want to put the flowers. I know it's not going to happen, but who knows? It could happen. I mean, why else do we need janitors trained in fire extinguisher? But I don't want to put the flowers and stuff too close to the heater, if that makes sense. Because in real life, you kind of know where that's going. So let's not play with that. Okay, let's start another expedition. Let's go to the place that we unlocked. Oh boy, poison darts, free fall. Someone could go MIA, stuck in tar, which would increase the amount of days of the expedition. Just what we need. This seems like a chaotic place. You know me and chaos. I love a little chaos in my gameplay. Alright, let's try to set up one of these expeditions. There they go. All right, so we want to start the tour over in this area now because maybe we'll have better luck turning this into a 4-star rated tour. If we're gonna get a tour, might as well add another expert to the museum. Okay, kind of want to pick things up and do a little rearranging. All right, I think this is a good spot for him. I'm gonna pick this up. That was facing the wrong way, and add this stuff right there. Okay. All right, that looks a little better. Everything's kind of squished together in this little corner, but the buzz is good, and we're losing money, negative 6,000. But the buzz is good, so hopefully with that it'll increase the rating of this tour. I'm struggling with the tours. Let's see, we're at 3.8 on one of these tours, so that's a good thing. Okay, I'm seeing the health. Where is our expert? Everybody's got the health up. Okay, it must be in here because, oh no, it's back. Okay, negative 2,000. Hey, that's better than last month. Okay, we need to figure this out. I'm gonna do a quick little pause here so I can add a botanist expert to take care of these guys, because you know, you don't want to see your botany exhibits perish. That's happened to me. Abre la caja. Extra expertise. Yay. Okay, let's set up an expedition. MIA. We don't wanna go MIA. Please don't let us go MIA. We all wanna come back today. And that is a little ditty called MIA from some anonymous. Okay, so we're going to add that. Doing that took away our botanist, so we need to add a botanist back. I'm pretty for sure that's where our botanist went. So looking around, everything's looking good. Maybe I should be checking though. It just hit me. Some anonymous in the future. It just hit her. Maybe I should be checking and adding the perks where I can add them. Maybe that will increase. Now I'm looking. We already have a loan out, so we're trying to find other ways of making money. Because you may not be able to tell right now, but we're struggling. Like always, we're always struggling. Sue, let's do a little training. Everybody else looks good. All right, exhibits, the living exhibits look good. All right, still working on this tour. We need a plan. And whenever I have one, I'll let you know. Negative 3,000. Great. Let's see, what else can we add over here? We'll add a knowledge board up against this wall. Because there's just the one. Yeah, there was just the one in this area. So we're gonna plop down another one. Checking out the buzz. Everything looks, the buzz on every exhibit is good. So the buzz isn't the problem with our tours. Crumbling plummet, come on. You want to scooch just a little bit. Just a little scooch. Please, 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 please. Alright, the expedition is back, and I see a level 2. Alright. Here we go. Abre la caja. Por favor. Extra expertise. Yay. Just what I wanted. Alright, let's start another expedition. This time we're going to go over to the Chomper Jungle again. Hopefully we can get another little Chomper Jr. Let's take the first aid with us. So hopefully everybody comes back. Nobody gets hurt. Nobody gets injured. Even if it happens, I'm really bad. I don't look at what happens to my staff. I just want to know what's in the crate. I just want to open the box. That's it. Alright, negative 4,000. We are running through money. Running through it. Again. Which is kind of frustrating. Okay. Expedition dilemma. Your expedition team has a dilemma. Bubble trouble. Trekking through the thick trees, your team reaches the lake. Sinister stuff. We just went through that. The only thing I need now for Troll Temple is to complete the expedition to the crumbling plummet. That's it. That's all I need. So now I'm just doing random stuff, trying to figure out how to get this. It's not working. It's so bad I can't even get my words out. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get this rating up to 4. Abre la caja, por favor. Oh, not the big monstrous pit. Of all the things I could come back with, why the big monstrous pit? Now I've got to spend more money to house it. Just what I didn't need. Alright, let's go ahead and decorate this place up. I'm not going to complain. Maybe this pit will get me to a 4-star rating. Alright. Need to add a heater. Heater, tube. Nope, that one's not going to work. Alright, we have to use the smaller one. Now this corner doesn't have enough. So we have to use 2. Need the mister. And this is at a 130. Let's add that to the tour, of course. Like, this is your last stop on the tour, this monstrous pit of fun. Climb into it. Alright. I don't know how they're going to enjoy walking around this tiny little hall. But here we are. Alright, we're at a 0 on this exhibit. I was about to call it an expedition. So, okay, 130 out of 150. What else can we add in this area? You want a vine column? Makes no difference. Okay, that gives us a 2 out of 5. Still 2. Oh, 3 out of 5. What else can we put in here to... Oh, that'll give us a 4. Nope, it's that 3. I don't like when it does that. Okay. Trying to... it's hard figuring out in a room so small, but the room has to be small because I don't have money for a bigger space, unfortunately. Okay, 144. I was about to say 1044. Okay, bind column. Okay, we have that. Oh, maybe it wasn't the column. Maybe it's these that at once. Okay. Yeah, there's 5 out of 5 now. We're just throwing a bunch of them all over this wall, which is a nice little, like, thing to have whenever you're first coming in. I would have loved to have done the other wall like that, but I need the info stand, so that's the only place the info stand can really go. Now, with all that we just did, hopefully whenever it's time, this is going to like really increase our tour to a 4. If not, I don't know what to do. I'm running out of ideas. And if you have something that you think is going to work and to work, is going to get this museum to a 4-star, please leave the comment down below because I'm struggling. I could use your help right now, guys. I would really like to finish this museum today, right now. This has not been my favorite of the museums that I've worked on. This is my least favorite, actually. This is the least favorite. Okay. Alright, we have... Oh, I see a level 3. Our expedition is complete. What? Abre la caja. Okay, we're going to add some prehistoric over here. Hopefully that's going to kind of get us to, you know, anything and everything we can think of doing to become a 4-star museum. That's kind of what we're going to do. Let's put these over here in the corner out of the way. Then we have... This guy looks like... I've never actually seen the movie, so I don't know what his name is. But he looks like the guy from Monster Inc. This ambered egg does. We're just going to go ahead... Finance warning, I know. We're just going to go ahead and retrace this whole route so we can start here and circle back around. Negative 3,000. Not again. Not again. I go bankrupt a lot. A lot. But I spend a lot on decorations. Right, look at everybody lined up over here in the tour. We're kind of just waiting right now to see what happens. Oh, okay. I was about to say, why did I didn't think I could take them to the aromatherapy thing. It looked like the tour went that way. Never mind. All right. Kind of just want to see, is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Look at him. He looks like the Monster Inc. guy. I don't know his name. If you know his name, please put it down below. I'll go crazy trying to think about it. Oh, donation stand. Monster Inc. needed some donations. No. You know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. Hopefully it doesn't get stolen because again, we don't have the security for it, guys. Let me just add it to the tour. And that's why I took it, so I can just add it to the tour. My can you tell my frustrations are coming through now? Is my frustrations like, oh gosh. Okay. Okay, we need to we added the little, it's not a billboard, but we added that so we can try to get some money in here. So let's see. Is there anywhere we can put this information stand? It's too big. In the words of Beyonce, it's too big. It's too wide. It won't fit. We'll add a standing one, put one on the wall. Kind of increase the knowledge because in this area the knowledge was a problem. Didn't have enough knowledge stands. Okay, monthly finances, at least it's not negative. Making a little bit of money, but do we have enough to go on an expedition? Let's autofill it up. We need the first aid, and it's unaffordable. What if we do the haggling handbook? Okay, we can do it. That means we only have $2,000 left. And look, we're at the silver, guys. So you see the tin up there, it's now silver and not bronze. So I like that. And if, yeah, okay. So far so good, we're doing great. But okay, we're making money. We're losing a lot of money because we're going on a lot of expeditions, taking out a lot of loans because that's just what we do in 2 Point Museum. Yes, we had a $9,000 profit. However, we only have $1,000 in our account. The sigh of disappointment and despair. Okay. Look at them move. Alright, the expedition is almost ready to come back, and we're still only at a 3.8. Like, if you guys knew how long this video was before editing, this was like 2 or 3 hours, almost 3 hours, and it's still at 3.8. Yikes. Okay, expedition complete. Abre la caja. Chomper Jr. And we could put him in this little corner that I have left for him. Let's add some decorations for Chomps. I'm gonna call him Chomper and Chomps. And look, he's already at a 5 of 5 for the decorating. Can that stay there? Yeah. Can this one? It says item blocked. Why did I put that there? Still blocking. It's just the trash can. No, we need our trash cans. It's not like the other place where the trash cans are like decorations because it's a flower trash can. Love the little wall. Like both corners have this nice, like the diagonal corners from each other have this nice little wall. Alright, now we're going to add Chomper Jr. But he needs to be moved up so it's in the nice little flow. We'll see as they do that tour if that's going to increase it at all. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You can move it just a little bit. Did not receive enough attention. Oh, no harm, no foul. Okay, you could take it back. I was just hoping that it would, you know, increase my rating so I can finish Crumbling Plummet. So we can crumble together. Alright. At an information stand? Anything else we need to add over here? It's like right when you walk in, you have this big information stand. Ambience speaker. Do we need some ambience? And what else can we put over here? Let's check out the decorations. Anything worth unlocking? Not for this area. No.
Despite the odds, some prehistoric artifacts exist to this day. It'll be the reason that changes.
No. Okay. I thought about it. Nothing over there. Alright, 2,000. Hey, we're up to 20,000. Before you know, we're gonna be able to pay off our loan. Maybe we should add a Sonic. Some hidden spears. Add a couple of ambers. Oh, our amber egg hasn't had any decorating over by it. Oh, and for whatever reason, our diffuser needs decorations. Okay. Okay, whatever you say. The buzz, 100 out of 103. And there we go, 5 of 5. Alright, what else? Do we want to add some wooden torches? Oh. That would be, I mean, that would be weird to have open fire just out in the museum where children play. I mean, we saw in one video where there was a toddler walking around the museum. Not even around the museum. The toddler was outside of the museum by itself. It just seems like fire is not a good idea. But to each their own. We're still at 3.8. Yay! Decoration and quality of its exhibits. That may be the problem. It may be the quality of the exhibits that I have. I may need to just work on that. We can't repay the balance.
Honey, the heating's broken again.
Before you buy a new boiler, stop.
That's something to think about. I'm not going to be able to do that in today's video because it's time to pick a spot for our next expedition. And hopefully we could find something we can afford because we have 27,000 and I don't think we can afford much. We could find a cheap place. Autofill. Alright, expedition started. And that's gonna do it for this video. On our next video, I'm going to focus more on the perks of these exhibits and getting some higher quality exhibits in here so we can get that 3.8 rating up to 4. But in the meantime, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more content. Other than that, thank you for another great video, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye.